You can tour it for about 15 bucks a head. It's definitely, for me, top 5 places you should see in St. Augustine. Used to be a really expensive resort known as the Ponce de Leon that Henry Flagler opened in 1888. It was the first building in town to have electricity and hot water.
And is it true they really did have to hire somebody to turn on the electricity?
Yeah, that's right, because the older guests were terrified of electricity. Now, mind you, it was pretty terrifying looking back in the day. It wasn't like the light switches we have now. They were like the little, throw switches, the toggles, and sometimes they would spark when you touch them the wrong way, or if you had a ring on or something.
The kitchen in the crack jack.
But Thomas Edison did all the... Now, he built 2 hotels. We have a second one right here, which is the Alcazar Hotel. This place was built just a few years after it and opened up. Its main feature was its 100-foot indoor swimming pool. It was the world's largest indoor pool at the time. If you go on the museum tour...
To rent the place.
Yes, that
Just
is
to
actually...
walk through the door.
That is where Henry Flagler actually died, right there. It's his home in West Palm Beach. Over who got to, get part of it. And
Oh, that's so sweet.
She's very sweet.
So, helps to have some connections. So it was not hard to make it special at all. Especially not in this town. This is a wedding destination town. You come here on a Friday or a Saturday night, there's usually half a dozen weddings going on here,
Where'd you get married?
Funny enough, we didn't get married here. It was a old schoolhouse with a little gazebo and lots of willow trees. It was very small and private. I mean, there were only 60 people at my wedding total, so we didn't need one of these really big wedding venues at all to get married. So. There's the Bridge of Lions over there. Looks like the drawbridge just came down. It was up for a boat to go across. That's a 300-year-old market pavilion there in the plaza.
This could be a wedding.
I was just thinking.
A gathering.
I think that is a wedding party right there.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
Yeah.
Over here, the skyscraper, the Treasury, our tallest building in town, that is actually a wedding venue, the first 2 floors. It used to be a bank built in the 30s, so their big, reception room, it's all marble floor, looks like, big bank lobby, it has big, huge columns. And at the back of it, they have the big metal vault at the back of the room. And the bride and groom come out of it, there's a bar inside.
That's
pretty cool.
fun.
That's pretty cool. I went to a wedding there for one of my coworkers in October. It was really cool. And then the cathedral, the basilica. Actually, my last tour, right before you guys, said that they had gone to church there.